So 4 instructions he gave me in 97. He said, number 1, he said, uncompromising sadhana. He said, don't compromise on morning program. If you think I am a fanatic in morning program, it's because of Maharaj only. You have to go scold him only, not don't scold me. Because he is also very strict. अभी महाराज का उम्र है 70 से ज़्यादा. डॉक्टर ने बोला है कि if you don't take rest till 5:36, it will cut down your आयु. So you have to take rest till 6. So Maharaj will not get sleep till 11 or something like that. Therefore, in the recent past, doctor has strictly advised him to get up little late. Otherwise, Maharaj is fanatically strict. The whole morning program he will be there. Guru Puja time, first part he will attend, then go to room and he has to take some fruit juice and then immediately he'll come back. He has to do some yoga and he'll come back. So he was like even though he was a sannyasi, he was like a brahmachari, very strictly following. So uncompromising sadhana, that's the first thing he said. Second thing he said, never chase after privileges. Never chase after any type of privilege. Don't say, I am holding this post, this privilege should be given to me. He said, your post is meant for seva. तुमको पदवी दिया गया वो सेवा के लिए, not for demanding privileges. ये बोले. और तीसरा बोला उन्होंने, always welcome menial services. Because if you are doing प्रचार, it's a white collar service. अगर आप प्रचार करते हो, बहुत आदर मिलता है आपको. उस आदर से उत्पन्न होने वाले गर्व को मिटाना हो, तो उसके लिए हमें क्या करना चाहिए? मीनियल सर्विस करना चाहिए. We should do menial services. Humble service attitude को डेवलप करना चाहिए. नम्र सेवा करनी चाहिए. That's a third thing. And fourth thing he said, invest time in people. Don't invest time in bringing money, or don't invest time in planning strategies. Invest, of course, we have to bring money, we have to plan strategies, but that will be secondary to one primary thing. What is it? Invest time in people. Now, if any senior devotee calls me to their house, I'll immediately go, even if there are 4 people also. Why? Because invest time in people. तो मेरा पूरा ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम्स में लीडर्स प्रोग्राम करता हूँ मैं. I do one program called Bliss, Brahmachari Leaders Inspiring Spiritual Sangha. So these are all 32, 35 presidents and vice presidents in India, or ashram leaders. They are all leaders, senior leaders, brahmacharis who went to different temples. I do one group called GLAS, Grihastha Leaders Outreach Spiritual Sangha. Usme many leaders are there like that. We do Slate program. Why we do invest time in people? Maharaj told me, if you invest time in people, people will do everything for you. That is his formula. आप लोगों को समय देकर ट्रेनिंग एजुकेशन के लिए टाइम दो, और जो भी करना हो वो करेंगे, तुमको करना नहीं. You don't go around collecting funds, you don't go around seeing construction, they will do it if you invest time in people. तो यही अगर काउंसलर ग्रुप में मैं देखता हूँ पुणे में, काउंसिल ग्रुप एकदम बढ़िया चल रहा है, लेकिन मेरा एक विनती है सब काउंसलर से, यू हैव टू एम्पावर योर पीपल टू बिकम काउंसलर्स. कुछ काउंसलर्स ने किया है, एक्चुअली इसको बोलते हैं ट्रेन, एजुकेट, एंगेज, एम्पावर. पहले इनको ट्रेन करना है, किस में? प्रैक्टिकल भक्ति में. सुबह कैसे उठना, घर में कैसे पूजा आराधना करना, कैसे प्रवचन देना इत्यादि में ट्रेनिंग देना, एजुकेशन सिद्धांत में देना. उसके बाद एंगेज करना उनको सेवाओं में. अगर आप कार्यक्रम में जा रहे हो तो उनको भी बुला कर लेके जाना, आ जाओ मेरे साथ, वो भी देखेंगे आपको. ईच वन टीचर्स वन वाइल बीइंग टॉट बाय वन, सिखाने का. उसके बाद उनको भी बुला कर देना, बोलना कि आज मेरा सर दर्द, तुम ही प्रवचन दो आज, ऐसे बोल देना चाहिए. ऐसे स्विमिंग पूल में अगर फेंक दिया किसी को, स्विमिंग करेगा ही वो, सीख लेगा वो. सो दैट्स हाउ यू हैव टू एंगेज एंड देन एम्पावर पीपल. अगर वो अच्छा चला रहा है तो बोलना अभी तुम ही चलाओ कार्यक्रम, और हम नया चालू करके. एवरी काउंसलर शुड स्टार्ट न्यू प्रोग्राम्स एंड हैंड ओवर टू योर काउंसलर्स. योर बेस्ट लीडर इज वन हु प्रोड्यूसेस मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ लीडर्स. हम ऐसे इतने लीडर को खड़ा करके हम चले जाएंगे, हम वृद्ध हो जाएंगे, शरीर छोड़ चले जाएंगे, लेकिन हमने जो अच्छा कार्य किया वो चलता रहेगा. वो द गुड वर्क यू स्टार्ट शुड बी परपेचुएटेड, नॉट दैट आई एम अ काउंसलर, आई हैव माय ग्रुप एंड देन एवरीबॉडी इज बेबी ही रहेंगे, वो बच्चे ही रहेंगे. मैंने 40 साल उनको ट्रेनिंग दी, 40 साल भाई वो बच्चे रहे वो. ऐसा नहीं है, बच्चा शुड ग्रो इनटू युवक, दे हैव टू ग्रो. दैट्स व्हाट. बट महाराज इज सच अ पर्सन, ही डज दैट. जैसे पुणे में महाराज मुझे जब भेजा था 95 में, 97 में मैं जब अध्यक्ष बना, महाराज को बोला मैंने, महाराज 2.5 साल 3 साल रहा हूँ पुणे में, यू मेड मी प्रेसिडेंट. महाराज नो नो नो, You may be very young, but if you faithfully follow, you will be able to succeed in this service. I say, he trusted me and he gave me a big responsibility. He was always there for me to fall back on him and take guidance from him whenever I went to Bombay. He told me, anytime you can come to my room and meet me directly and ask me any question you want. I am not good in phone, but you can meet me personally, he said. And those times, several times I went with so many problems to Maharaj. So he is one of the examples for empowering people in a very big way. See, Jai Shetty and Gaur Gopal Prabhu, both of them. They are totally having a different type of preaching style. But Maharaj told me when I met him and asked him, Maharaj said that Krishna empowers different people differently. And if you can fan the spark they have, and they will contribute to Krishna conscious movement in their own unique way and innovative way. So many big leaders in the world are drawing Janavi Mataji, you know that Janavi Harrison, America mein, jo kirtan karte hai. She has millions of people who are hearing her kirtan. She is a disciple of Maharaj. So Maharaj is on one hand inspiring strict brahmacharis on one hand. On the other hand, he is also inspiring people who are innovative and creative. Broad band of devotees, and there are millionaires who are inspired by him. And also what is that East meets West. Such kinds of very hardcore professors from Princeton. So we can learn from Maharaj how in our life also we can empower in a small way as much as we can and not just keep people with us. So one last thing I want to say, in case whatever I spoke today appeared very strong for you, I would request you to not take it emotionally, but take it to your head and think about it. Because these are not my points. These are points which Maharaj stresses on. I have observed personally and I shared it with you. Our community is already wonderful. It can become even more wonderful, Pune community. Many, many people are coming and seeing BMS. Some people saw BMS and settled in Pune. And they came. Some people saw BVVA, they settled in Pune. Some people saw the very nice Govindas and guest house. They said, we will also take a house nearby, we can regularly come to Govindas. Yeah. And some people saw the community is so good. Any Mataji, Prabhuji comes into the community, immediately our counselors give them so much affection, care, shelter. Then immediately one person comes and he calls the whole family to come here. That's how the community is building bigger and bigger like that. So I have no problems with anybody in our community. I am already observing everything is good. But we have a scope to make it better. We should always be in a learning mode with an open mind. You agree? Thank you. This is Radhanath Swami Maharaj ki, Prabhupada ki.